A warm welcome to AD4TV Radio News Updates, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's Federal Capital Territory. I am Gracious Ogun. America's former Vice President Joe Biden has been endorsed by 3 Democratic Party co-aspirants in the race for the ticket to the White House. The former mayor of South Bend, Indiana, Pete Buttigieg, Amy Klobuchar, and former Texas Representative Beto O'Rourke this Monday all stepped down for Biden, saying the decision taken by them is in the general interest of the nation and their party, as they have all resolved to work together to defeat President Trump in the forthcoming U.S. general elections. The Nigerian Health Minister, Osage Ehenere, this Tuesday at a Senate briefing in Abuja, said the Director General of the Nigeria Center for Disease Control, Chikwe Iyekwazu, following his recent trip to China, has been quarantined, although test results indicate that he is negative of the coronavirus, which first broke out in China. Ehenere said that the head of the agency restricted himself to his residence since he returned from China as a delegate of the World Health Organization in Wuhan to understudy the disease. Members of the House of Representatives Committee on Tertiary Education and Services Nigeria paid an oversight visit to the Tertiary Education Trust Fund at its corporate headquarters in Abuja, Nigeria this Tuesday to ensure that the fund has been operating in accordance with the laid-down rule regulations for agencies in the country. The chairman of the committee, Honorable Aminu Suleiman, while speaking at the interactive session, said after listening to the presentation by the fund, it is apparent that the management of the fund is one that is really passionate about steering the affairs of the fund in the right direction, and noted that the country is proud of the achievement, transparency, and accountability at the fund, and eulogized the executive secretary of his lucid presentation, which his committee is satisfied with. The executive secretary of the fund, Professor Suleiman Elias Bogoro, while briefing the committee, said his management has always lived within the confines of approved guidelines and stated that the fund does not in any way condone any form of misapplication of funds by its beneficiaries.
TEDPON is one organization that we're not only passionate about, but we kept saying that one of the best creations that Nigeria as a country and Nigerians have done is the establishment of this fund. We want to appreciate you and
thank you,
on behalf of my colleagues, urge you and the Commission to continue to do the best you could for the sector and the country.
For TEDFund, I'm proud to say this, not to my knowledge have we ever opened an account that cannot be explained anywhere. All our monies are in the TSA, various sub-accounts for TEDFund. And we want to assure you, Mr. Chair, that we are very conscious of our responsibility.
The Justice Tanko Mohammed led 7-man Supreme Court panel this Tuesday in Abuja, Nigeria, declined to restore Emeka Ihedioha of the People's Democratic Party as the governor of Imo State, following his request for a reversal of an earlier decision by the Supreme Court to remove him from office. The court reaffirms his January 14, 2020 verdict, which declared Hope Uzodinma of the All Progressive Congress as the validly elected governor of Imo State, saying Ihedioha's request lacked merit. Against the backdrop of the World Wildlife Day, celebrated annually on March 3rd, the Conservator General of the National Park Service Nigeria, Dr. Ibrahim Guni, this Tuesday stressed the need to conserve life both on land and below water to halt biodiversity loss in the country. Guni said the World Wildlife Day 2020 is sustaining all life on Earth, as its theme is an opportunity to celebrate the beautiful and varied forms of wild fauna and flora, which will raise awareness on the many benefits that conservation provides to people. Self-medication is a behavior by which an individual uses a substance to self-administer treatment for physical or psychological ailments, which has become almost a norm among people across the globe, irrespective of their ages. The most recognized abuse is the self-medication by people who use over-the-counter drugs to treat assumed ailments without consulting and obtaining prescription from a medical practitioner. Dr. Aloba Babatunde of a health maintenance organization in Abuja, Nigeria, spoke to our correspondent this Tuesday on the dangers of self-medication and preferred steps to take to mitigate it.
Medical professionals worldwide will always discourage self-medication. And what do we mean? By the time you take those kind of drugs, which are not supposed to be taken because they actually are not meant for what is causing the condition, the body tends to get used to those drugs because you've bombarded it so much. When the time you now have an infection that should actually be treated with that drug, by the time they now use it or it's being prescribed or you even go ahead to do a self-medication again, the drug will no longer work. As a result, you need to go for a higher drug. And higher drug means higher side effects. Higher drug also means higher cost to procure. So, and those are disadvantages in the medical line than advantage. So as a result, you end up seeing that self-medication is really injurious to one's health. If you have any form of complaints, conditions that you feel it's not your usual self, please and please seek medical counsel from a trained personnel. We have a lot of platforms now that are being opened up with the increase in technological advancement. We have things like chat rooms where you can actually reach out to us, to medical practitioners. You don't necessarily have to go to their hospital, right? Because there are some conditions that with clinical symptoms or clinical questions that are being answered by clients, you can actually figure out or have a very deep insight to what is happening.
The Ilorin Zonal Office of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission in Kwara State, Nigeria, this Tuesday, handed over to Kwara State government the sum of 263,327,800 naira, an equivalent of 720,459 US dollars, which was stolen from its coffers by some former office holders in the state. You're watching AD4TV Radio News Updates. We'll go on a short break now. Up next, United States-based Nigerian group pledges $4 billion investment to resuscitate Nigerian economy. World Health Organization estimates 900 million people to have hearing loss by 2050. Morocco records first case of coronavirus. More stories when we return. Do stay.
Do you have a ceremony or an occasion you want covered? If yes, contact us to give you unparalleled services on our TV, radio, via YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. We also have an outdoor garden facility to cater for all your ceremonies, such as birthdays, reunions, receptions, etc. Our rates are modest and customer friendly. Please visit us at number 3, plot 833, Emmanuel Aguna Crescent, Jabi, Abuja, FCT, Nigeria. For more details, contact us on the following numbers: +234 80 80 87 4444, +234 90 555 62444, +234 702 033 3444. AD4TV Radio, reliable and credible. Learn on the go.
Welcome back. The president of the Nigerian American Business Forum, Kenneth Shobola, in his statement this Monday in Abuja, Nigeria, at its 2020 investment conference in Florida, United States, announced the plan to attract an estimated $4 billion investment into the Nigerian economy. According to Shobola, the theme of the conference is improving Nigeria's economy, which is targeted at combating unemployment, adding that Nigeria was one of the best and most fertile countries to invest in. Areas identified for urgent attention is said are healthcare, agriculture, and education. In commemoration of the World Hearing Day this Tuesday, the World Health Organization estimates that more than 900 million people will be deaf by year 2050. According to the organization, 1.1 billion young people aged between 12 and 35 years are at risk of hearing loss due to exposure to noise in recreational centers, and 60% of childhood hearing loss is due to preventable causes. The body also stated that if not addressed, hearing loss in people poses an annual global cost of $750 billion. The organization, he however said, is responding to these threats by assisting member states in developing programs for ear and hearing care, which will be included in their primary health care systems. The Ministry of Health Morocco this Monday confirmed its first coronavirus case, making Morocco the 6th African country to record the spread of this virus, following confirmation of same in Senegal, Tunisia, Nigeria, Algeria, and Egypt. The case in Morocco was confirmed following the test conducted on the patient at the Institut Pasteur Maroc, returning positive. The patient is a Moroccan man who was living in Italy. He is currently receiving treatment at a hospital in Casablanca, his country's state capital. In the same vein, the Qatar's Doha International Maritime Defense Exhibition, scheduled to take place at the city's exhibition center, Doha Exhibition Conference Center, this month has been cancelled as the coronavirus outbreak has spread throughout the Gulf and wider Middle East. The March 16 to 18 Doha International Maritime Defense Exhibition and Conference was cancelled after consultation between the government and the public health officials of the country, and there are also speculations that several other sporting competitions across the globe might not hold as a result of the scare. In a related development, due to the coronavirus outbreak, the Twitter Human Resource Chief, Jennifer Christie, this Monday advised all employees of the company across the world to work from home in a bid to reduce the spread of the virus. Christie stated that working from home is however mandatory for employees at the country's South Korea, Hong Kong, and Japan offices. The social media platform also announced the suspension of non-critical business travel and events. On a lighter mood, how many viewers witnessed and can remember these items in vogue in the past? Please take a look at these pictures. Please share your thoughts on our social media platforms at AD4TVRADIO on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram. That's it on AD4TV Radio News Updates, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's federal capital. You can join the conversation on our website at www.ad4tvradio.com. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube page at AD4TV Radio. Many thanks for watching. I am Gracious Ogun.